Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It has been a while since I've done a video, but this week has been a little crazy, a little chaotic, really picking up on battle vibes. Armor's been coming up a lot, blood has been coming up a lot, like murder stuff has been coming up a lot. Distractions. I've been really distracted this week, and I'm not a person who gets like too heavily distracted, but this week was insane. And a little bit less last week. Yeah, battle armor did I cover? Okay, so I pulled from the Shaman's Oracle deck, and I got Hunter of Honor, followed by the Ancestor of Protection. So this really lines up with the roller coaster energy that I've been feeling, especially the last 2 or 3 days, where there's been a lot of things going wrong, a lot of mishaps, a lot of miscommunication, emotions are very up, very down, but all of it has been backed up by like really beautiful signs, like some thoughtful people, and like beautiful small blessings from the universe. So I mean, a lot of emotions, but really good, right? Okay, so the Hunter of Protection, Hunter of Honor. The Hunter of Honor, this card stands for not just walking in integrity, but honoring your path, honoring yourself, like your emotions, who you are, your life. But it's also about honoring God and what's right. It's about honoring partnerships and collaborations with people of different cultures and people of differences. It's about honoring, like the self and the human race and the world around you and the earth, and just being a person who walks through life with honor. And I thought it was cute because it looks like a little fox, right? A little wily. Ancestor of Protection, right? So when you walk through the world with honor and you honor other people, you honor God, you honor yourself, and it honors your ancestors, it honors spirit. And then in turn, on your path, because it's so important, because you're doing the work, the ancestors are protecting you through these emotional roller coasters and these miscommunications, and protecting you on your path from this chaos or anything that would ricochet off onto you. They're showing you what it really means to be supported and protected by the universe, and what that looks like. And there's a lot of animals in this picture too, and that's funny because that one looks like fox. And with shamans, that's what we do, spirit animals and whatnot. So there's like a panda, and there's like a bear, and you don't know, you can pick out even like bird in the sky. That's the cool thing about cave paintings, right? They can be different things. Different perspectives. Yeah, which goes along with honoring like other people of cultures and different perspectives. people with different opinions, that when we come together for a greater goal than ourselves, or a mutual, something that's gonna better the planet and better people and better your community, that's like really important. That's what it's all about, right? Yeah. Not to go off on a big thing, but like it also goes along with, because of how the world is changing right now with like AI, and just there's a lot of obviously alien talk and things like that. We're moving into like a completely new era. We're moving into, the world has never been this way before. Technology is just going to get bigger. Things are just going to get wider and broader, and so I think that it's really important to honor our humanity, honor our human selves. Yeah, like you all know that we're spiritual beings in a human body, right? And I think it's important that we remember that we are supposed to be human. We are supposed to experience life as humans. We are supposed to make mistakes. We are supposed to go through things and go through an array of emotions so that we have an understanding, so that we can see things through a different lens. Yeah. Okay. So let's get into this Hunter of Honor. I'm going to do the Midnight Magic mushrooms. Oh, I haven't even asked the question yet. I was just going to... All right, fine. Fine. Okay, yeah, 10 of Swords, exactly, right? There's a battle going on. Spirit knows when Spirit knows, right? Yeah, it stinks. And it's cool because I was saying like blood, right? And it looks like flowing blood. And the fact that some of the petals, or whatever you want to call those, I wouldn't even, what do you call those? Leaves, mushrooms? What's the proper name for that? That's not something I know. I'd have to look that up. Anyways, like well, these are mushrooms, right? So like the way that they go up, right? And the way that they go down, and how they're like hilly and curvy and just like a roller coaster, right? Attracting a lot of flies. Well, that's funny because I did have a shower today because I hadn't had one in a while. So. It works on so many levels. Okay. Right, so the Hunter of Honor, 10 of Swords. So this is kind of maybe the energy that you're in right now, or you've been feeling this past week. There's been thunderstorms that have come in. I think there's another one coming with that hurricane and all the different, yeah, even the weather's been up and down. Like it was cold this morning and it was, you know, and then now it's supposed to warm up and there's supposed to be a thunderstorm coming in. So that was weird. What can I get for the Hunter of Honor, please? This walking with honor, this honoring energy. What can you tell me about that? The King of Cups. Well, yeah. if you are going to be a person of honor and you are going to walk through life with honor, the King of Cups, that's the kind of energy that you want, right? Yeah, and the colors with this, right? Okay, right. So what I was saying about like the mishaps, the miscommunication. So miscommunication, right? There's blue. So you would be a person who communicates well. The green at the top, right? Someone with the King of Cups, that's heart. Someone who has heart. Someone who knows right from wrong. Knows to honor their heart. And with the purple flowers around it, you know, that's like crown, being spiritually aware and conscious to know that, to not let the little things that, you know, life throws at you to sour your mood, to ruin your day, that it's always backed up by blessings. And there really is like a magical feeling to this card. I don't know, it's really pretty, I find. Okay, great. What can I get for the Ancestor of Protection? Protecting your 10 of Cups. Now, this was upside down, and these cards are not upside down. So with the battle that's going on, portobellos are like really meaty mushrooms. Yeah, like pound of flesh, right? Like meat, like battles, blood. I heard someone thinks it's lost. Someone thinks their 10 of Cups is lost. That's weird because I spilt my tea the other day too. It's like a spilt cup, right? 10 of Cups, spilt cups. Somebody's going through some type of really big battle. Because that's not mine. Mine is not that big. Mine was more aggravating and annoying than anything. What can I get for the Ancestor Protection with this? Okay, so we started off with the 10 of Swords, right? That's the underlying energy of like this that's going on. And then this King of Cups, right? So again, upside down 10 of Cups, like 10 of Swords. So that's going to be the underlying crappy energy that we've been picking up on, right? Or that I've been picking up on. You might be picking up on stuff. You guys might have, I mean, we all have spiritual gifts and intuition, right? Just some of us don't know how to use it and aren't tapped in or healed enough to do so. What can I get for the Ancestor of Protection, please? Out of this 10 of Cups. What can I get for this Ancestor of Protection? Come on, tell me. Whoa, I just heard stop and then that flipped out. Where is it? That. Wait, is this the one or the other one? Great, now I don't know which one it was. It was darker, it was not that one. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, that was crazy. That was, again, with the energy being chaotic and all over the place. I had the card and I saw it and then I don't remember it. And then all those cards fell. Again, this was upside down. Okay, so I got Temperance and I got it upside down. So Temperance is about balance and learning to temper emotions, learning to temper yourself, which goes along with the King of Cups and the Hunter of Honor. I feel like the ancestors are protecting you by helping you regulate your emotions. Balancing your highs and lows. So you might be someone who is neurodivergent, and you might be someone who even could be bipolar, right? Because we're talking about ups and downs and highs and lows in emotion and in mental. And Temperance is also the double-edged sword. So during battle, you may want to fight, right? You may want to have your sword up. But I think in this instance, that's not going to help you. Fighting is not what you're supposed to be doing. And I don't mean fighting in spirit. I mean aggressively fighting. I feel like just honoring what's going on, being consciously aware, higher consciousness of what's going on in, around you, and to just move through the energy to know that you are being protected, that you can protect yourself, but not to the detriment of yourself. Meaning, in like the simplest terms, like double-edged sword. So like when you protect yourself and you push everybody out, well then you don't have any social. Then you are alone. Then you have no communication. And it's fine when you're in hermit mode and you go through that, and you might just be even like an introverted type of person. Like, I really like my alone time. I don't mind being by myself. I like myself. I enjoy my own company. I'm fun and I'm funny and I like me. So I don't mind that. But here's the thing. Being isolated and not talking to another human being, that's not helpful in long doses. We are humans. We are a tribal people. We are supposed to be, again, working together, collaborating, partnerships. We're supposed to be, moving through the world, not just for yourself, but for everyone. That felt like I went off on a tangent a little bit. Okay. So yeah, I really don't feel like that's bad. I feel like this is good. This is you being protected by your ancestors on your path to get through the last battle and the rest of kind of the rubble and the debris that you're having to. Yeah. Okay, we're going to move to the Herb Crafter's Tarot. And I want to... So the Devil just came out. And I'm not getting like anything super negative, but I mean, if we're gonna be in battle terms and like the energy of, you know, the armor and the blood, and like even there's been on the news and stuff, like, I don't know, more murders and stabbings and stuff like that, people missing. There is, with being a person, I shouldn't even say person, I should be like the hunter of honor. So being a hunter of honor is also about not giving into that which doesn't honor you, right? So temptations, things that are not in your best interest, things that that may be in your interest but are not in other people's interest, and you're not looking to harm people, right? So that's not something that you would want to get into. So yeah, that's just more confirmation of the energy that's been going on, right? Okay. So we want to know, what do we want to know? So, okay, this King of Cups. This King of Cups, learning to be a hunter of honor. What kind of healing messages, any kind of, again, words are really hard. We're in like Mercury retrograde, aren't we? Also, so healing perspectives. The Curandera of Fire. Sorry if I'm butchering that. That's pretty. Curandera of Fire. So we're gonna block out that because we're done with that energy, right? I want to look this up real quick because I'm not sure of that kind of flower, and each flower and herb and everything have the like they have their own healing properties. And it even feels like there's honoring going on in this picture, right? With the candle lit and the flower and the offerings. And the way that her hands are laid on the table. And even the beauty and the softness and, I don't know, like the balancing of colors even, right? Full spectrum. Fire. So we want fire. Bear with me, please. What? So Hijas are daughters. Madres are mothers. And then the Curanderas are healers. It stands for healers. Yeah, like ancient healers, you know, ancestors. The wisdom, the legacy, and the counsel that a healer brings. Yeah, it's about loving yourself. Yeah, it's about coming home to yourself, learning to stand in your own power, to please yourself, not look for it outside of yourself, to move through life with passion in your heart. So Damiana. I don't. Couple roses. Okay, a Damiana plant. Delight in yourself. Okay. It doesn't even. So that the Damiana plant ignites passion and adores the power of human desire and welcomes sensuality of all kinds. She knows a passionate life comes from living what you love, and thus she honors her creative cauldron with luxurious ceremony. Yeah. So it's about healing yourself, healing your heart, healing the relationship between you and yourself, and you and God, so that you can be proud of the person that you are, of what comes out of your mouth, of your actions, of how you carry yourself. It's really nice. It's being a stand-up kind of person. Okay, and what can I get also? And that's what and that's who the King of Cups is, right? What else can I get for the okay. So the message in that, because that was the question I was asking, so the distractions. So the message in that is, yeah, to honor yourself. So maybe you want to drink some tea, have a tea ceremony. Maybe you want to I don't know, it's like I don't know, that could be wine, maybe even orange juice. Vitamin C is really good for you. That's honoring your body. Yeah, the desire with the yellow and the orange in the picture. That's a painting. Maybe you want to honor yourself by painting. Maybe you want to honor yourself by cooking yourself some really good food with some interesting herbs that you might need. Honoring yourself and God just by praying, just by being present with yourself, loving yourself. Okay. And then by being a hunter of honor, you're going to hunt with this King of Cups. And again, there's no gender in tarot. You could be a King of Cups, or you could be a Queen of Cups. But being a person who's going to not only be that for themselves, but then hunt for those people around you in your community, or just in your life. Because those are the people you want to be around with. Those are the people that understand the mission, that get things done. And it's not just about them. Okay, what can I get for the Ancestor of Protection and this Temperance upside down, this 10 of Cups? So there's a lot of worry going around right now with these two cards being upside down. So maybe you're a worrier. Or maybe you're just learning not to worry so much. Can I please get it? Thank you. Yeah, stay strong. Oak. the Seven of Earth. So oaks are wisdom. Oaks are a hardwood. Oaks are sturdy and steady. They're like a grandfather kind of energy. Yeah. The harvest of all these acorns. I'm gonna put that there. Yeah. Moving through this battle is going to give you that wisdom. It's going to strengthen you. It's going to really deepen your roots. And then applying the knowledge moving forward is your wisdom. And again, with all of the yellow and orange, all the passion. And we're in autumn. What can I get? It's too many. Sweetness. Somebody's sweet. Rosemary. Yeah, ancestors are protecting you. Rosemary is a protection. I believe you, what is it, rosemary at your garden gate? Is that right? For protection? Again, a curandera of air. Healer. So you have 2 healer cards. And you have fire, earth, and air. The only element we're missing is water. Okay. Yeah, so with the protection for the rosemary, last season, last kind of energy was about cutting out what no longer serves. And now I believe once you do that, and if you're a person on a spiritual journey who's been cutting people, places, and things out of your life, there will be an aftermath to that. There will be some consequences to that, right? But you have to stay strong and keep moving forward for yourself, for what's good for you, right? So, you know, you could be tired, you could be old and rusty from that. You want to hang up, you know, your tools. You want to move forward and upward. And even, he's got like a tattoo of a wing. I was gonna say feather. Feathers, wings. And then like he's pointing upward and there's a ring on that finger, which is like blue. Blue is communication, very air. Someone's thoughts. So yeah, this is heavily with thoughts right now because we have Temperance upside down, and then someone thought that their 10 of Cups has been lost. So I feel like maybe someone is lost in thought, or their thoughts are rusted and they're Yeah. Someone's old thinking and old tools have rusted for what worked for them, and that doesn't work for them anymore. So they're hanging that up They're putting up a mental fortitude. They're protecting their mental fortitude. They're protecting their mind and their like communication. And they're rewiring their brain into a higher consciousness. Which really goes with temperance. It's air. Yeah, there's a lot of cognitive stuff going on. So someone's healing their mental, which is really good. It's a really hard thing to do, but once you have power over your mind and your emotions, well, then that's what makes you a king and a queen, right? What are we at? 36. You know, I didn't really pull very many cards out, but it feels like a really long time. Okay, can I get some clarifiers? I want a clarifier. Moving forward, right? So this is the energy now. This is what we're doing to heal and help ourselves. Ancestors have our back. The universe has our back. Many blessings. What closing messages can I get for the Hunter of Honor and the King of Cups and the Healer of Fire? Final messages. This is time travelers. We want to time travel to the future. Let's find out. Shambhala, Himalayas, happiness. Right? Higher perspective, higher altitude, raising yourself to be an honorable person. Someone that God knows what, someone that, stepping into, someone that God can be proud of, you know, stepping into your higher self, stepping into the person you were meant to be. Taking your crown. So pretty with all the colors. Being a well-rounded person. You've got your mountains, you've got your air, you've got your water, you've got all your color, you're building, you're creative, beautiful. And there's a very spiritual thing behind that. That's gorgeous. Okay. And that goes really nice with the healer card. All right. What final messages can we get moving forward for the ancestor of protection and this healer of air? 7 of Earth is oak. What healing messages can we get moving forward? Hello, can I get a card, please? Chaos cards. Rosemary, moving forward. Hello. Can we get a card? Maybe I missed it. Maybe I should have took that other one. Give me one. Thank you. It's like so rude. Like, give me one. Just so I get it. Right? We're supposed to be human. Sometimes being polite is not what we're supposed to do. Sorry, I don't know why that's so funny. Ugh. God, stop being so nice. Jeez. Freedom. Right? Amazing. Martin Luther King, the I Have a Dream speech. If that doesn't just wrap it up, honestly. yeah. So it goes with the freedom. This 10 of Cups is not lost. It's not missed, right? It's God preparing you for your dream, right? The thing that you really truly want, or even the thing that you never knew you wanted until it finds you and just totally blows you out of the water, right? So moving forward, happiness and freedom and your dreams materializing in a beautiful, colorful, and creative way. That was really good. So if this started off not so great, definitely ended on a great note. I hope everyone has a really good day and make the most of your weekend, whatever you choose to do. Just honor yourself doing it. Peace, guys.